Welcome to Quick Hits here on That's Good Broncos. I'm Brandon Perna, and today the Broncos made an interesting move by placing right tackle Menelik Watson on IR and signing Cyrus Kouandjio, who was the Bills' second-round pick in 2014, but was cut this season by the Bills and then the Lions after injuring his hip this past offseason and never performing at optimum levels. Since being drafted, Cyrus has underperformed in the NFL, but based on his name alone, I have hope. There are examples. Cyrus the Great of Persia, founder of the Achaemenid Empire, one of the first conquerors to respect the customs and religions of the territories he conquered. Imagine that, built an empire. Then you have Billy Ray Cyrus, one of the first country stars to respect the fact that his music was terrible. And now Cyrus Kouandjio, a man who will respect the fact that he's protecting a high draft pick for the Broncos in 2018. Menelik Watson injured his foot in the Eagles game. Apparently it's a pretty serious injury, forcing the Broncos to make another move at right tackle. I doubt Kouandjio will be ready to go Sunday night against the New England Patriots, which means we will see either Allen Barbre forced to the far right like an angry Facebook user, or Donald Stephenson, assuming he's healthy enough to play. John Elway's greatest failure so far as a GM has been finding a right tackle. We have seen Ty Sambrailo out there, Michael Schofield, Tyler Palumbis, Donald Stephenson, Menelik Watson, Billy Turner, and Allen Barbre. Right tackle, more like wrong tackle. Get it right. None of them have worked out, and the Broncos have paid a lot of money to Stephenson and Watson while receiving very little in return. It's exactly the same way anybody who purchased a new iPhone feels right now. Bradley Roby, Shane Ray, CJ Anderson, Domata Peko, Adam Gotsis, and Shaquille Barrett are all players making less money than Donald Stephenson this season. And the only one of those guys making more than Watson is Peko. And that's by 30 grand, or as I call it, 10 years of YouTube ad revenue. The good news is the Patriots are not good at rushing the passer, so maybe with some help at right tackle, the Broncos can manage the Patriots' defensive line. That's the good news. The bad news is Ronald Leary is struggling with an arm injury. Max Garcia isn't playing well at all, so if Barbre goes over to right tackle, that really leaves two holes on the line, and even if they hold up, we have to pray that Brock Osweiler plays a lot better than he did against the Eagles. But the other favorable news for the Denver Broncos is that the Patriots may be without 5 of their key players this weekend. On the defensive side of the ball, defensive tackle Malcolm Brown and linebacker Shea McClellan did not practice this week. McClellan was set to replace Dante Hightower, who was moved to IR, but that appears to not be happening now. This leaves the Patriots thin on their front 7, which may mean the Broncos can do the most important thing Sunday night: run the fucking football. Get CJ Anderson 20 touches. Get Jamal Charles 15 touches. Wide receiver Chris Hogan and right tackle Marcus Cannon are dealing with a shoulder injury and an ankle injury as well. If Cannon can't play, that may mean Von Miller could have a monster day. I mean, Nate Solder on the other side is struggling this season, so Miller, Ray, and Barrett could have real opportunities to take over this game, especially if Wolf, Gotsis, Shelby Harris, and Peko can collapse that pocket that Brady loves so much. You show Brady a pocket, he's gonna stick his hand in it and steal from you, because he's a filthy fucking thief who steals money, who steals dreams, and causes me nightmares. If you're around Brady, close your fucking pockets. My point right now, the way some of these injuries are lining up may favor the Broncos for Sunday night, assuming they can contain Rob Gronkowski, Gronk, Brandon Cooks, and the backs catching passes. There is hope, Broncos fans. Hope for a big turnaround game. This episode is sponsored by SeatGeek. There's a link in the description. Use my promo code ThatsGood and you will get $20 off your first ticket purchase. So if you're thinking about going to this Broncos-Patriots game and you want to save $20 and you're believing the Broncos have a chance to get a win, my promo code ThatsGood will save you $20 on the SeatGeek app. They rank their ticket prices so you know what kind of deal you're getting, and you can preview your seat before you buy it. You can say, oh, I don't want to be that close to Tom Brady on the Patriots sideline. I'm not purchasing that ticket. Boom. This week's biggest liar, liar, pants on fire award is Patriots coach Bill Belichick, who apparently on the phone conference with the Broncos media today kept talking about how explosive the Broncos offense can be. Apparently, Belichick's been watching film from 2013. I hope to God that's the film he's been watching, because he will be preparing for a team he has not watched this year. Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Broncos. Subscribe here on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at Brandon Perna, and don't forget, if you want to support this channel, you can do it on Patreon. Patreon.com/thatsgoodsports. Link in the description.